welcome to the Chatty Bookworm. You can see from the video, I'm going to talk about the books that I have pre-ordered so far for 2022. I've seen at least a couple of people doing this. I'm trying to remember who they were. If I can find videos, I'll put it down below. I'm trying to remember who it was that was doing this. But I saw a couple of people doing it, and I was like, oh, okay, that sounds like fun. I'm going to do it. And I wanted to credit them, but I can't remember who they were. Isn't that awful? But if I remember, I'll put it down below. But just know it wasn't my idea. Okay, one of the books I pre-ordered from Barnes & Noble. All the other ones are from Amazon. And they come out anywhere from January to July. I think I only have like one that I pre-ordered for July. Maybe two, and 1 or 2 for June. I have a couple that come out January 4th, I believe. I have Spin Me Right Round by David Valdis, something like that. Here's the cover. And this one, I think it's like a Back to the Future type story. Kind of Back to the Future. Something happened like when his dad was young, I believe. And it has something to do with like being able to have like dates to the prom. I don't know if it's just, let me find it. I'll just read you the beginning. It says, all Luis Gonzalez wants is to go to the prom with his boyfriend, something his progressive school still doesn't allow. Not after what happened with Chaz Wilson. This was when his parents were in high school. And so he wants to go back to the past and change it. I don't know if the guy died and he wants to like make sure he doesn't die, or that he got hurt or something. I don't know. All I know is that he wants to go back and change it for then his prom won't be, what you call it. And like I said, that comes out the 4th. And it's by Bloomsbury YA. So, that's the first one. Then we have another one, January 4th, which is In Every Generation, which is a kind of like a Buffy retelling. It's by Kendara Blake. Like I said, it comes out on the 4th. This is being released by Disney Hybrid. Like I said, this is supposed to be like Willow's daughter. And then Oz's son is supposed to be in here. Which I never knew Oz had a child, but he does. And some other people from Buffy are going to be in it. Yeah, I think there's like a convention going on or something like that Buffy and Frankie, I think the Willow's daughter's name is, yeah, that they went to, and they're supposed to be dead. And she's supposed to become like help with the new Slayer, and she's also a witch. And like I said, we're going to have Oz's son in here, so that's cool. And stuff like that. And like I said, some other people are supposed to make like crossovers. So that comes out the 4th. I just love the cover. Like, the cover is awesome. Some of these are pre-ordered because they're my most anticipated, and some are pre-ordered because of a book, my book clubs that my book club that I'm involved in on Instagram. Love Somebody by Rachel Roski, something like that. This is being published by Farah, something like that. Strass and Gurick, something like that. BYR is the abbreviations, or the, for each of them. This comes out the 11th. Did I tell you that? I can't remember. Look at this cover. Like, look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm trying to remember. This is, like I said, is for the oh my gosh. the book club that I'm involved in, like I was saying. Oh my gosh. I'm so bad, you guys, today. This one says, a sparkling YA debut rom-com about a popular high school girl, her ex-boyfriend turned best friend, and the girl they both fall for. Excuse me. Perfect. Excuse me. It says perfect for the fans of Becky Abatelli or Casey McQuestion. So yeah. That's all I'm going to tell you. I don't want to like tell you too much. I think there's like, is there? Yeah, there's LGBTQ plus rep in it, of course. That's why it's in the group. I mean, it's one of the picks. But yeah, I just love the cover. Again, look at it. Okay. Then we got the next one. I always forget the name of the first book. But I'm going to show you the first book. I'm going to talk about what it's about with the first book. But it's the next book in it. I don't know if it's a duology or a trilogy. But the first book, if I can find it, the first book is called Cast in Firelight. So I'll tell you what let me go into Cast in Firelight, and I'll tell you first what that's about. But this is by Dana Swift. I gave this one 6 stars, the first one, which is this one. I'll just read to you the beginning of what it says it's about. And I'll tell you what who the publisher is now. The publisher is Delacorte, something like that, Press. Yeah, it's only a duology, so the one that I'll be getting in January is the last one. This one says, the first book in an epic, heart-pounding fantasy duology about 2 royal heirs betrothed to be married, but whose loyalties are torn, and a ruthless enemy who threatens their world. Perfect for the fans of Saba Tahara, I always say her name wrong, Susan Dennard, and Mary E. Pearson. This is by, the 2 main characters are Adara, I forget how you say it, Adraa, and Jatin. It's Jatin. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. I don't want to, it's a good book. Just know that. Okay, let me show you. This one comes out, the second one, which is Bound by Fire, and it's the Wickery duology. This one comes out January 18th. I already told you who the publisher was, and this is the cover for it. So, yeah. I really love the first one. Like I said, 6 stars, so, yeah. Then we got one more that's in January. We got The Temperature of Me and You by Brian Zepke, not sure. Of course, Mel romance. I think it's like a superhero one. I do have the, yeah. This one comes out January 25th. I don't know what I was going to say before that, but January 25th. And this is by Disney Hyperion as well. It says, all great love stories start at the Dairy Queen. I'm so excited for this one. I'll just read to you the beginning. 16-year-old Dylan Highmark thought his winter was going to be full of boring shifts at the Dairy Queen until he finds himself in love with a boy who's literally too hot to handle. Dylan has always wanted a boyfriend, but the suburbs surrounding Philadelphia do not have a lot in the way of options. Then in walks Jordan, a completely normal and undeniably cute boy who happens to run at a cool 110 degrees Fahrenheit. And then Dylan starts getting, symptoms. And I guess he's going to start turning into the superhero, too. I'm not really sure. Just sounds like it's going to be fun. And I just love, you guys know me, I love a good Mel romance. And just, yeah, I'm super excited. Okay, the first one in February is the last one in, I'm thinking I'm not sure if this is the last one, if there's going to be one more, but it's Court by Tracy Wolf. The first one is Crave. And I know a lot of people say this is like a Twilight The first one, maybe. The rest, to me, no. Yeah. But this one comes out the 1st of February. And it's being released by Untitled Teen. This is the cover for the 4th one. And, of course, like I said, all you need to know is that a lot of people think it's like Twilight. But not me. And there's, I always forget her name. Why do I forget? Can't find her. I can never find her name. Don't worry, I'll tell you guys. It's one of those days, too, that my brain is just forgetting everything. But anyways, the first one is Crave. The second one is Crush. The third one is Covenant. And yeah. And I really love it. I don't think it's anything like Twilight. Maybe, like I said, the first one, but after that, no. And I'm super excited for this. It's been pushed back so many times. So, I'm super excited. I still have to read the third one. I started it, but I haven't finished it. And you guys will see that it's on my TBR for January. Let's see. Then on the 8th of February, I have the next book in the In Death series by J.D. Robe. It's number 54. And it's Abandonment in Death. Oh, look at this cover. Like I said, it comes out on the 4th, I believe, I think I said, or the 5th, the 8th. I'm so sorry, I'm way off. Comes out February 8th. It's published by St. Martin's Press. I can't remember exactly what it says about it. Okay, it says, homicide detective Eve Dallas must untangle a twisted family history while a hostage life hangs in the balance in Abandonment in Death by New York Times bestselling author J.D. Robe, better known as Nora Roberts. I'll just read you the first line, the first paragraph, what I was going to say. The woman's body was found in the early morning on a beach in New York City playground. She was clean, her hair neatly arranged, her makeup carefully applied, but other things were very wrong, like the tattoo and piercing clearly new. The clothing decades out of decades out of date. The fatal wound hidden beneath a ribbon around her neck, and the note, "Bad Mommy," written crayon as if by a child. And that's what I'm going to tell you guys. This series is so good, but you would have a long way to get caught up. I mean, I don't think you have to really read them if you don't want to the older ones, but you'll be totally, I think you would lose it. But she is a detective, and she marries Rorik, who is very rich, and he's an ex-con. And a whole bunch of other stuff, and now he's, like I said, very rich. And it's their story. It's her, like, solving crimes and a lot of other things. There's a lot of good friendships in here, like, that she makes. I just love this series so much. I do need to get caught up. I haven't read the last 2 books. I have one of them on my TBR for next month, and then I still got to get a copy of the other one. But like I said, this comes out on the 8th by St. Martin's Press. Let's see. My stomach, you guys, I'm so sorry, is growling. I can't remember when comes out. Let me look. Because the next one, like I said, I told you one of them I got from Barnes & Noble. So, but another one, of course, that I'm looking forward to is the second book by Sarah J. Maas in the Crescent City series, House of Sky and Breath. I love this cover. But like I said, I got it from Barnes & Noble. So that's why I'm just showing it to you on here. And I'm not going to tell you what it's about. If you don't know, then you don't know. And I'll be talking about the first one in my books that I'm going to be filming that were fantasy and other things that I didn't put in the romance category that I just filmed. But yeah, I'll talk about that because it was one of my favorite books last year. So, was it last year, right? Yeah, my brain. But this comes out on the 15th of February, and it's Bloomsbury Publishing. Yeah. I'm super excited for that one, like I said. If I didn't, it wouldn't be pre-ordered. All right, then one more that we have in February. This one I'm a little nervous about now because I know Bethany got an advanced copy and did not like it. So I'm a little nervous. It's Ectasia? I don't know how you say it, the name, but it's by Claire Legrand. This one comes out the 22nd of February. It's Catherine Tegan book, something like that. I put this on here like right when I first heard about it, so I don't remember exactly what it's about. So I'll read a little bit here. It says, from New York Times bestselling author Claire Legrand comes a new bone-chilling YA horror novel about a girl who joins a coven to root out a vicious evil that stalk in her village. Perfect for the fans of Handmaid's Tale and The Grey Shear. I've never read The Handmaid's Tale. I know my friend Ashley loves that book. But I have read The Grey Shear, and I think I gave it 4 stars. I can't remember. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. I don't want to, like, be here all day. That does look really good. And again, that comes out on the 22nd of February. Sorry, you guys. I've been filming all afternoon, so I'm tired. This one I'm super excited for. It comes out May 1st. It's by Sabaa Tahira. I want to read this book now. I wish I had an advanced copy, but oh well. This is All My Rage. It comes out March 1st from Rasbill, something like that. Here's the cover. I know it's supposed to be like dark and hard-hitting and stuff. If you guys read the Ember and Ashes Quartet by her, you guys know that she is not afraid to hurt her characters and to kill off characters. So she's not afraid. She likes to put her characters through the ringer. So I'm excited for it, but I'm super scared. Okay. It says, from the New York Times bestselling author Sabaa Tahira comes a brilliant, unforgettable, and heart-wrenching contemporary YA novel about a family and forgiveness, love and loss, in a sweeping story that crosses generation and continents. I'm not too sure about what this is about, and I really don't want to know. I just know it's by Sabaa Tahira. I know it's going to be hard-hitting, and that's all I want to know. So I'm not going to say anything more about it. I'm not going to read a description. I just know that I'm in for quite the ups and downs with this book. And then we got Gallant by Ve Suave. I forget exactly what this one's about. This one comes out March 1st. Excuse me. And it's from, the publisher is Green Willow Books. It says, everything casts a shadow, even in the world we live in, and as with every shadow, there is a place where it must touch, a seam, where the shadow meets its source. It says, number one, New York Times bestselling author Ve Suave weaves a dark and original tale about a place where the world meets its shadow and the young woman beckoned by both sides. The Secret Garden meets Crimson Peak in this standalone novel, perfect for the readers of Holly Black and Neil Gaiman. It's about a school for girls. Something about. It says all she has from. Okay, I'll just read you this little line right here. Oliver Pryor had grown up in the Maryland, something like that school for girls, and all she has of her past in her mother's journal, which seems to unravel into madness. Madness. Then a letter invites Olivia to come home to Gallant. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. Because like I said, a lot of these I just did because of the author and just because I just want to read them. Like again, look at that cover. Okay. Boy, let me get a sip of my water. This is another long video. I've been doing long videos today. You guys have a lot of videos to watch. They're going to be long. So, if you guys need to, pause right here, take a break, go to the bathroom, get you guys something to drink, whatever. Because we still got, I don't know how many more books to talk about. Another one that comes out in March is So This Is Ever After. It's by F.T. It's F.T., right? F.T. Lunkins. Another spoiler. The other book that I read by him, I cannot think of the name of it right now, but it was a 6-star for this year, and definitely is going to be, spoiler alert, on my favorite books of the year. But this one, like I said, comes out March 29th, and it's coming out by Margaret K. McElder Books. I don't remember too much about this. I just put it automatically on there because, like I said, the other book that I read by this author, 6 stars, so I was like, yes. For right now, until he does something, unless there's something that I don't like by this author, it's going to be automatic. This says, Carry On meets Arthurian legend in this funny, subversive, how do you say that word, young adult fantasy about what happens after the chosen one wins the kingdom and has to get married to keep it and to stay alive. I'll read you the first line, or the first, paragraph, whatever you're going to say. Eric, it's A-R-E-K, hadn't thought much about what would happen after he completed the prophecy that said he was destined to save the kingdom of something like that, E-R-E, from its evil ruler. So now that he's finally managed to somewhat clumsily behead the evil king, turns out magical swords yanked from bogs don't come pre-sharpened. He and his ragtag group of quest companions are on a bit of a loss for what to do next. Yeah, that's all I'm going to tell you guys. But it's teen, YA, LGBTQ+. Sign me on. Sign me the heck up. If I could get an arc of this, I would be so excited. The next one is another book by Tracy Wolf that comes out May, if nothing changes, May 3rd. And it's Charmed. May 3rd. I don't know if I could tell you anything about this one. It's Entangled Teens. Yeah, I can't tell you anything about this one. But yeah, I'm super excited for it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Did I show you? I don't even remember if I showed you guys the picture for this one. And the cover screamed Twilight. I will admit that, but to me, it's nothing like Twilight, besides the first book. Let's see. Oh, this is tiring, you guys. I'm exhausted. Another one in May that comes out is by Holly Black. It's Book of Night. And this one, like I said, comes out May 3rd. Tor Books. I'm not sure too much about this, but she does have, like, I don't know if it's still going on. It probably is, but she has this really cool pre-order going on. And you get this really cool bag if you pre-order it and show proof. So excited. But look at this cover. I don't even know too much about this book. And to be perfectly honest, I've only read the first one in, the one with Jude and Prince Cardin, whatever. And I thought it was okay. But this one sounds like it'll be good. I'll read to you the beginning. New York Times bestselling author Holly Black makes her stunning adult debut with Book of Night, a modern dark fantasy of shadowy thieves and a secret society in the vein of Ninth House and the Night Circus. I'll just read to you what the first line says, or first, paragraph, whatever. Charlie Hall has never found a lock she couldn't pick, a book she couldn't steal, or a bad decision she wouldn't make. She spent half her life working for glomus, something like that, magicians, who manipulate shadows to peer into locked rooms. Strangle people in their bed, or worse, glomus, something like that, guards their secret greedily. Created an underground economy of grimoires. And to rob their fellow magicians, they need Charlie. That's all I'm going to tell you. Because we'll be here all day. Let's see what the next one is. Then we got the next one in, I forget what the first book was called. Why do I always forget, first books? The Gilded Ones. The second book in the Gilded Ones, which is called The Merciless Ones. This one comes out May 31st from Delacourt, how do you say it, Press? I don't remember too much about what this is. What happened in this one? I know I loved it. But I cannot think of what happened in the first one, and I really don't want to go into it. I mean, go find out, because we'll be here all day. I think it has to do with, her blood. And she gets cast away because it's something to do with her blood. But, of course, I can't tell you anything about the second book because it'd be spoiling. But look at this cover. Yes, please, sign me on. We're getting there, you guys. We're getting there. I did forget one book, which we'll talk about real quick, that comes out in February. It's by Blue. I'm not sure how to say this author's last name, so I'm not going to try, but it's called Across a Field of Starlight. It's a graphic novel. Look at this cover. Yes, look at the cover. It's another one of the books that we're going to read in the book that my friend Drew and his friend Charlie do. Yeah, on Instagram. This one comes out February 8th. And it's, let me see if I can find the Random House graphic. I can't remember what this is about. I just pre-ordered it because it's part of our, like I said, a book that we'll be reading. It says an epic sci-fi graphic novel romance between two non-binary characters as they find one another through time, distance, and war. An amazing story that explores the complexity of human nature and what brings us together. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. This cover, I just love the cover art. Yes, please. Okay. Now if I can remember what month we were on next. Let's see. We did March. We did May. Okay, I have one that comes... Wait, does this one come out in May as well? Or does it come out in April? Now I forgot. Yeah, May 3rd. Here's another one that I forgot for May. This one is I Kiss Shara Willer by Casey McClellan. You guys know Red, White, and Royal Blue by this author is my favorite Mel romance that I've ever read so far. So, for, the standalone one. And I'm not sure about this much. I know it's about this girl that kisses another girl and a couple of guys, I think. And then she goes missing and she leaves clues for them to follow. That's all I really know, and that's all I need to know. Red, White, and Royal Blue was a 6-star. One Last Stop was like a 4. 3.75 rounded up to a 4. So it wasn't quite my favorite, but I still liked it. But I have a feeling this one is going to be awesome. Because like I said, it sounds like it's going to be like them trying to find her. I don't know if she's dead or if she's doing this on purpose. I don't have any idea. But I'm sure she has secrets and stuff like that. And they're going to try to figure out the secrets and what happened to her. It should be a fun ride. And again, like I said, that comes out in May. Did I tell you guys? See how I am? I forgot if I told you guys the publishing. I think I did tell you it was, actually, I'm not even seeing. Wednesday Books, so I didn't tell you. So it's coming out from Wednesday Books. We're almost done, you guys. And these videos that I've been doing today have been long. I'm like exhausted. Okay, let's go back to June. We got 2 more, you guys. We got one June 7th and then one in July. Whew, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. June 7th. I don't even remember putting this one, to be perfectly honest. I don't remember pre-ordering this one at all, but it's Kristen White, so I think that's why I put it there. This comes out June 7th by Delacorte Press, however you say it. It's called Richet Water Park. It says Sinister Summer, Book 1. Look at this cover, though. I don't remember why I put it on here, you guys. Like, really. Maybe once I read the description a little bit. It says, New York Times bestselling author Kristen White. Oh, yeah, this is part Scooby-Doo, part a series of unfortunate events. An entirely genius meets the sinister Winterbottom twins, who solve mysteries in increasingly bizarre summer vacation destinations in the hopes of being reunited with their parents, or at the very least, finally finding a good cure. That's all I know about this, and that's all I want to know. That's what got me. That's why I pre-ordered it, because of the Scooby-Doo one. I think I already told you that's Delacorte Press. All right, you guys, one more. One more. I'm sorry these videos today that I've been doing have been long.
Doesn't matter.
We have, not that I'm just doing a video, Robin, okay? Sorry, you guys. The last one is the third one and the final one in the Extraordinary series by T.J.Kline. You guys know he's an auto-buy for me. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I don't know what I would have to do, but I would sell a kidney. No, I wouldn't really, but I would say I would sell a kidney to read this way in advance. Because the first 2, spoiler alert, are definitely going to be favorites of the year. And this is just a fun, Mel superhero type book. I just love this book series. This comes out, I forgot to tell you, July 19th. Let me see. Does it tell you? Torteen. But we got Nick, Seth, Gabby, Jazz. Oh, all of them. So much stuff has been going down in the Extraordinary series. Like, oh my gosh. Like, so down. Oh my God. The second one. Please, my gosh. Like, why? Why did it have to end that way? Like, and why did the previews for the next book have to tease me and taunt me so bad? Yes. But I am so excited, you guys. Like, I gotta see how Seth and Nick's story is gonna end. And their best friends, Gibby. Why did I say Gabby? Gibby and Jazz. Oh my gosh. Like, these 4 are, like, some of my favorite characters ever. And I just love Nick and Seth. And Nick is so freaking funny. Like, he wants to be an extraordinary so bad. And he does so much different things in the first book to try to become extraordinary. Some stuff in the second book. You find out so much about his life. There's secrets to uncover. Romance to happen. So much stuff. So much, like, good and bad. Superhero people. It's just so much fun, you guys. Like, if you have not started this series, I would highly recommend it, especially if you love books, you know, with, like, like, it kind of reminds me, it kind of has the, what is it called? Like, the first book, I can't remember what the series is called, but, like, Supernova is the last one, you know, that series. I can't think of the name of it. But in a way, it gives me that kind of vibes. you don't know if they're good or bad. You know, you don't know which hero, if the hero is really a good one or a bad one, or if the bad, you know, if the bad person that's supposed to be bad is really the bad one, you know, kinds of stuff like that. That's how it gives me that feel, but I cannot remember the first name of that book. But I have not read Supernova, actually, so spoiler alert, that's probably going to be on my TBR for next year sometime. But yeah, that is it, you guys. Did you guys pre-order any books? If so, what are some of the books you pre-ordered? If you haven't pre-ordered books, then what books are you looking forward to in next year? I'm really curious. Is there any sequels that you want to read? Series that you want to finish? Series that you want to start? Let me know down below. And I hope you guys liked this, even though it's a long video. I hope you guys stopped halfway at least to go get you to drink, go to the bathroom if you had to, whatever. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And let me know if there's some of these books that you have never heard of that you might want to read now that I talked about them. I hope you guys all have a great night, day, whatever the case may be when you watch this video. I don't know when I'm putting it up yet, but when it goes up, I hope you guys enjoy. Happy reading, and you guys know the drill. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. And if you do, please hit that bell icon so you'll know whenever a video up like this is up for your viewing pleasure, if I can talk. Again, I hope you guys go out strong with the books for this year. Got a little over a week to go. And then, can you believe it? It'll be January 2022. By the time this comes out, it'll be the week of the last week of the month. So yeah, this will probably come up like either this coming Monday or Wednesday. So stay tuned. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to DNF if you're not liking a book. A DNF is your friend. Don't be scared to DNF. Yeah. And I hope you guys all have, like I said, a strong wrap up to your reading. And that the rest of the books you read the rest of this month are all good for you. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching this video. If you've been here for a while and stayed for the whole thing, give me either a heart emoji or something that you consider superhero-y for Heatwave or the Extraordinary series. Yeah. So maybe like I don't know. What do you guys think? Like a cape or something? All right. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. And I hope you guys all have a good Christmas, because when you guys get this one, it'll be after Christmas. So I love you all.